Hello and thanks for joining us on another episode of Chit Chat. I am Chinasa. But if you call me Chi, I will be so proud of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So you're welcome to Chit Chat where we discuss about personal development, lifestyle. So on today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to stay organized at work or in your workplace, school or wherever you are. So let's jump right into it. So when I say just to lay a foundation that when I mean how to stay organized, I'm not saying anybody's disorganized. No, I'm just trying to lay emphasis on how you should have a balanced workflow, how you should have a healthy work environment or school environment or living. We just want to say that really organized people are not born organized. You understand? So they have to cultivate that habit. So even if you think you are very disorganized or a very disorganized person, you can still learn the habit of being organized. And that's why I'm going to share the tips on how to be organized. So the first way of having an organized life is having a to-do list. What did I say? Having a to-do list. And you know what a to-do list is? A to-do list is basically a collection of your engagement for that day. And when you write or when you have a to-do list, it enables you to be focused. You don't get distracted easily. You get. So organizing your life is the foundation of success in every area of when you try to remember things without having a to-do list, will not really help you to stay organized. So you should write them down by having a to-do list. The second way of staying organized is to have or ask for deadline. Oftentimes when we're given responsibilities or role, you don't ask for deadlines. Deadlines help you to know which work comes first. It helps you to know which one you should not put all your efforts or whatever in. Do you understand? So like when you're given a task and you ask, when am I supposed to deliver this task? And they say next month, then you know that the rest of this month or probably next month end, this month, you might not want to do anything relating to that task or pertaining that task. You're going to do the important one. So probably by next month, beginning of next month, you do what? You start working towards the task for next month. So this is how asking for deadline can be helpful, because when you don't know you're supposed to submit it next month, you start doing it this month, and you'll be so worked up. You'll be so up and doing, and it's not supposed to be like that. The third way to stay organized is having the ability to declutter always. You know what cluttering means? Like to clutter, compact. It's not supposed to be like that. When you have a cluttered space, you don't get to breathe well. You don't get to think productively. You don't get to have an effective result because you're doing this one, you're doing this one, you're doing that one. Calm down. So keep only what you need. Yes, that's just the best advice. Keep only what you need and do those ones that are important. So the thing on your table or your task table should be something you're going to deliver that day or that minute. Don't keep something you would work or you would submit next year on your table. Why? Do you understand? So to have a productive work life, just declutter your space and have the important items, the important task on your table. You understand? The fourth way to stay organized is avoiding procrastination or to avoid procrastination. You believe or you would agree with me that procrastination is a destiny killer. Yes, it is. Because when you know you have an important task to do, you keep telling yourself, I will do it later. I will do it tomorrow. I will do it next week. That's how tomorrow or later that's how tomorrow or later turns to 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and you're still there. That's how I will do it later, I will do it later, becomes 1 year. You've not done it. You've not achieved it. And what if that thing becomes part of your success when you do it early? You see? So one of the ways to stay organized is to kill or stop the habit of what? Procrastinating. Because it's not good for your life. Hmm? This channel is all about personal development. So I will not come and tell you what is not good for your life. So just to say that the longer you wait to do something, the more difficult it will get it done. So shun the habit of procrastinating. Think of a more organized way to get that task done, so you don't end up saying, I will do it next week, I will do it 2 weeks from now. And that's how 1 week, 2 weeks, go on to 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 10 years, you've not done anything. So get up and stop. See those things you say you're going to do, you've not done them. And because you're procrastinating and you don't, and the funny thing, you don't even know you're procrastinating. That's the sad story. You don't get to know that you're pushing this task. And the last way to stay organized is to learn the habit of delegating responsibilities. We can't do everything alone. You can't. If you try it, you're going to break down. So if you are in a position where you can actually delegate most of your responsibilities and tasks to people, please do. For your sanity, for your mental well-being, please do. A really organized life is not overfilled with responsibility, meetings, workshops, deadline. No. Something that will help you delegate responsibility is when you have a to-do list. So when you have the list of the things you're supposed to do for that day, you say, okay, this first one, okay, I can do it. This second one, okay, should I give it to Mr. A? Okay, I will give it to him. The third one, should I give it to so person? Okay. When you delegate this task to people, it becomes effective, efficient to deliver. Do you understand? So when you're able to delegate responsibilities and roles to people, it becomes easier, because when you're done with yours, you proceed to another important task. You proceed to something good. But when you take everything, you might not finish it. You might not finish them. Do you understand? You might not finish them. So it is always encouraged to delegate responsibility and task to people if need be. But if you're not in a position to delegate responsibilities, then this is where having a to-do list and prioritizing it comes into play. So you're giving this, instead of it to give it to somebody, okay, you're going to do it so minutes, and so minutes you're doing another one, and it helps. Do you get? So these are some of the best ways to organize your life and stay organized and well behaved in your workplace or wherever you are. Learn from these organizational tips, make them your habits one by one, and you will see how you will be marveled. You will see how you grow to the extent you don't even expect. So now that I've come to the end of this video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.